Hi, welcome back to Box Delights. I'm Ricky Royal, and this is a sneaky little preview of Deckers. The publisher is not ready, or the marketing team's not ready to give a big announcement yet, but I have been sneaking out a little bit of artwork here and there, and I thought I'd show you 5 of the new Deckers, one in each colour. I've shown you one of the alternate Deckers before. I'll come to that in a second, but you can see that these are the 5 primary Deckers, and you've seen them before in what was Renegade. This is now Deckers, and these are our new pieces of art from Lukas Siegmon. You might have seen Lukas's work on games like Reichhold. Now you'll recognise all of these character names from the original version of the game. Leiko is our new character. So she's the alternate character to Rupert Stands. We'll look at her a little bit closely in a minute. And Monty has had a little bit of an image overhaul. And then on the flip side, I already showed you Kelly Nexus. There she is. So we have a broad range of characters. You'll see the others probably nearer to publication dates, which is still firmly, I'm told, 2025. So yeah, we're we're looking good for this year. I mean, do you know what? I've been saying this since 2019, so for 6 years. I think it's probably even 2018. So you know, I'm never surprised by anything anymore. Board game publishing takes time. But let's have a look at these. So Tilda is here. You might wonder, because Tilda used to be blue and Hetty was yellow, and they've kind of swapped, but I'll tell you why. Tilda was named after my daughter. You'll also notice that Tilda's ability has changed. It's a little bit more balanced with the rest of the characters. In fact, all of these have had a little bit of an overhaul. So Ocean has now a +1 rather than a +2. Hetty's unchanged, so Hetty can move with a spark or an additional program. We're calling them programs now rather than contaminants. And that's something that the publisher's been really focused on, is rewriting the rules in such a way that it's a lot more user friendly. Lots of use of icons rather than names. So things don't have names anymore, they're just called green programs, yellow programs, red programs. We don't have access points anymore, we have entry spaces. So again, just trying to make terms a little bit more user friendly. So let's just have a quick look at Tilda's ability. When you take an upload action, it costs you only 2 yellow commands to upload 1 yellow program instead of 3. So normally it costs you 3 commands, so 3 yellow commands to upload a yellow program, but for Tilda it only costs 2. So with each action she's saving herself 1 yellow command, and with her deck swayed towards yellow, then Tilda's going to be a real yellow kind of character. And my daughter loved the picture, she loved playing as the yellow character. So yeah, there's Tilda, got a bit of a rename. I like the blue character, being able to move. In fact, the last game I played as the blue Decker. Being able to move a spark and 1 additional program of any colour, it gives you some real versatility, and you can use movement to shift sparks around, and this can be really helpful. If you're focused on green and you want to get sparks off your space, so sparks, if you don't know the game, sparks are going to be the bad pieces, they're the enemy, and they're going to be locating themselves all over the network, and you're going to try and get rid of them, kind of pandemic style. But with Hetty's blue ability, being able to move one of them away, because normally you can't move them around the network apart from shifting them with green, so pushing them away, so pushing them using green commands. So Hetty can still do that, but with her blue she can actually wander away with sparks. And if you combine that with green, so being able to do things remotely using your actions to ghost. Apologies if you don't know the game. I'm addressing this to people who kind of know what the game's about. But with Hetty's ability to not only push stuff with green, but using her ability to move sparks around with blue commands is really powerful. I mean, all Deckers are powerful in the right environment and in the right time. You know, Monty being able to reach out across the network and ghost his action at all different spaces that have these square installations, square player tokens rather than circle ones, is really powerful. Monty's one of my favourites in terms of using his ability, but I really like Hetty. Ocean's probably one of the most simplest to understand. He just gets a straight up +1. But the important thing is that any infection on your space, so it's on your turn, another player's turn, even outside of turns. So Ocean's kind of really powerful in terms of being able to act outside of his own turn. So that's really cool. Anyway, those are those. Let's show you Leiko. So Leiko's our new Decker. Let me read her little bio. Leiko Mori, graduate of the Fuji Women's University, was born September 2nd, 2035. As a new recruit just finding her feet, she's yet to find a specialisation within the Decker team. Leiko's got a whole backstory. I don't think we're going to publish it. If we do, it might be as a downloadable, it might be as an expansion, it might be something we keep in our back pocket. I don't know. We'll find out. As a new recruit just finding her feet, she's yet to find a specialisation within the Decker team. Instead, her greatest asset is versatility. Purple is the colour of versatility. Rupert Stans has taken her under his wing, providing the support she needs to survive as a Sapporo outcast. Plagued by night terrors from an early age, she has a fragile personality, seeking acceptance in her own tribe. Stans recognised her innate talent, as yet unnurtured, when he plucked her from the streets and introduced her to her new family, society's disenfranchised, the Deckers. So if you remember back at Renegade, Rupert Stans was able to put these new purple programs into play. He still can. He's on the flip side of Leiko as the alternate, more advanced Decker. In fact, purple is the most advanced of all. So in your first games, you're going to be choosing one of these: yellow, green, red or blue is the advice. You can choose people if you want, but if you choose purple, just be aware purple is a little bit more complex, and sometimes during setup can create more complex scenarios. There's going to be all sorts of layers to this game, and having a purple profile as your Decker creates this new layer of complexity, but also power and versatility. So during setup, although she can't use purple, she gets to choose her starting type. So every Decker starts with a program of their color on their space. Leiko can choose any one, right? So already, right from setup, she's got versatility. And then as an action, you can pay 2 purple commands to remove a program of any color from any space on your server, and then place another program of any color back on that space. So effectively, for 2 purple commands, and you're going to see these when the cards get revealed, but cards are going to generate commands using the deck that you've built, hence the Deckers, which is also obviously a play on the cyberpunk term to be a Decker or a console cowboy. So for 2 purple, she can basically switch a program from any color to any color. So this is a lot of versatility. I mean, there's cards that let you flip stuff. So if you remember, programs are double-sided, red with yellow and green with blue. But now you've got someone who can switch and can change a yellow to a green or a blue, as well as a red, or any of the other combinations. Okay, and you're going to find this really, really helpful. So Leiko is all about versatility, and you're going to find her particularly useful in those multiplayer games. If you're playing more than one Decker, she can help out all her teammates using her ability. So you want a blue program, you want to do that, but you can only upload a yellow, green or red. Doesn't matter. Upload it let Leiko do the magic for you. So that's Leiko's ability. And isn't Lucas's imagery just great? I mean, Lukas has captured the essence of what I wanted from the game and envisaged the characters that you have in your head. I had to give Lukas no guidance at all. I mean, Lukas was just on his own. He understood the story, he understood the world, and got inside the world of Deckers to create these characters, which when I first saw them, it was just like, yep, those are my characters. It's fantastic. I'm always amazed at the talents of artists to create these images. Wonderful stuff. Well, there you go. That's the sneak preview. I just wanted to show you the new primary Deckers and introduce you to Leiko. And as we get closer to release date, more will be revealed. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.